The Shadowed Glen. Once upon a time, in the heart of the English countryside, there nestled a serene little village known as Brookshire. Amidst its quaint cottages and rolling hills, lay a hidden glen, whispered about in hushed tones by the villagers. Legend had it that the glen was haunted by the spirit of a long-dead farmer, whose restless soul wandered the woods seeking revenge for a betrayal in life. Many dismissed the tale as mere superstition, but others dared not venture near the glen after sundown. Among the villagers was a young woman named Charlotte, whose curiosity often led her into the heart of the unknown. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and shadows lengthened across the land, she set out to unravel the mystery of the Shadowed Glen. With each step, the air grew colder, and the woods seemed to close in around her, their branches twisting and writhing like skeletal fingers. But Charlotte pressed on, her heart pounding with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. As she entered the glen, a sense of unease washed over her, the hairs on the back of her neck standing on end. Strange whispers echoed through the trees, and shadows danced in the flickering moonlight, casting eerie shapes upon the forest floor. Undeterred, Charlotte continued her journey, her footsteps muffled by the thick blanket of fallen leaves. But as she ventured deeper into the glen, she became aware of a presence watching her from the darkness, its gaze cold and malevolent. With a sense of growing unease, Charlotte quickened her pace, her heart pounding in her chest like a drumbeat. But no matter how fast she ran, the presence seemed to follow, its shadowy form flitting just out of sight. As Charlotte reached the heart of the glen, she stumbled upon an ancient oak tree, its gnarled branches reaching towards the sky like twisted fingers. And there, beneath its shadowed canopy, she discovered the truth behind the legend of the haunted glen. For as she looked upon the tree, Charlotte saw her own reflection staring back at her, her eyes wide with horror and realization. The spirit that haunted the glen was not some vengeful farmer from centuries past, it was her own shadow, twisted and corrupted by the darkness that lurked within her own heart. With a scream of terror, Charlotte turned and fled from the glen, her footsteps echoing through the silent woods. And as she emerged into the safety of the moonlit clearing, she knew that she could never escape the darkness that dwelled within her, no matter how far she ran. For the true horror of the Shadowed Glen was not the spirits that lurked within its depths, but the darkness that lurked within the hearts of those who dared to seek its secrets. And as Charlotte looked back upon the glen one last time, she knew that she would never be free from its grasp.